Hey everybody, it's Jen with Two Sister Bees. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the weekly cash stuffing video where we are going to be stuffing $665 into my variable expenses, my sinking funds, and just for fun, my bills. And you know I've got your personal mini challenge for the week. And participating in this personal mini challenge is going to have some lasting effects on your finances. So let's find out what that is and let's stuff some cash. Let's count up the 665. 100, 200, 300, 400, 5, 6, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. 665. Okay, so our personal mini challenge the last couple weeks has been about getting our budgets together, our zero-based budgets, and we went over 3 episodes of how to get that done and how to solve problems that you may run into while you're trying to do that. I am still working on my budget. I haven't gotten it completely the way I want to do it yet. You guys, getting a budget together is no joke, right? But in the meantime, while I'm working on this, what I'm doing is not spending. Jason and I are basically on a unspoken no spend challenge. We haven't actually said we're on a no spend challenge, but we have been doing really good with not spending. So we will hopefully be getting into this budget binder next week, and I will be able to show you guys my plan moving forward. And I hope all of you have been working on your budgets as well. And speaking of no spending, let's put my money where my mouth is, right? So all the way back on July 15th is the last time I checked in with my no spends. These red dots are days that I did spend. So for the last half of July, I did pretty good. Now let's see how I'm doing over here for August. Okay, so today is August 10th, and this is what I've spent so far in the month of August. Yep, that's it. Today, the 10th, I got my nails done. And I wasn't even sure if I was going to mark that as a spend day because I actually budgeted for my nails and I was prepared for it. But do I need it? No. So I went ahead and marked it as a spend day. Let's add up all of these days. So total is 21 days of no spending, and at $5 a day, that is $105. And this is my savings challenge money for the week, so we're going to take it out of this. 20, 40, 60, 81, 5. And my no spend days is now up to 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 15. And if you're new and you've never watched one of our savings challenges videos, they are every Sunday and they are a lot of fun. So definitely check that out on Sunday. Let's start with the teal binder. And first is Emergent Bee, $50. Let's get the tracker out and color off 5 of the honeycombs. Five of them are colored in. Emergent Bee is up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550, 570, 590, 610, 611. Birthday wishes, 25, and it is now up to 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300. And the bucks for boxes, I had mentioned in last week's video how April changed the tracker for the Emergent Bee, and somebody commented about how she changed the ones for bucks for boxes too, and she did. This is the old one, and these are the new ones. Super cute. They're both cute. I like how this one has Amazon-related stuff on it. Wish list stars, happy mailboxes, and Prime perks. Very cute. But we're still working on this one. So I'm just gonna hold on to these. And I feel like I've been doing pretty good with Amazon lately. I have taken a lot of stuff back. What do they call that? Oh, what's the word? When you regret something that you bought? Leave it in the comments. I can't think of what it's called. Anyway, oh, buyer's remorse. That's it. Yes, lots of buyer's remorse going on around here lately. So I actually took a couple more things back today. I dropped them off at the UPS store so I could get my money back. And let me tell you guys, if you have returns sitting around your house, take them back. Don't let them sit there. That's money. I know a lot of people hate doing returns. You got to do it. And Amazon makes it so easy. Okay, so let's see what Bucks for Boxes is up to. This is Christmas money, by the way. And we now have $100, $200, $300, $400. My goal is to finish off 2 of these trackers and I will have $1,300. Let's see what we've got going on in the green one. Oh, it's the same as last week. We've got the tag for $8. 8. $50, $55, $60, $65, $66, $67, $68, $69, $70, $71, $72. And you guys, I want to say thank you for all of your super sweet comments about my health and how happy all of you are that my test came back all good. I really appreciate that. That makes me feel very appreciated and loved. 22. And I just wanted to thank you guys. I couldn't believe how many commented that you had been praying for me or you were thinking of me, and that means a lot. So my car insurance now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 288. No, not 288. 588. Next are my tires. $50 every week. $250. And getaways, $100. This will be some nice spending money when we go to Mexico. Our hotel is all-inclusive, so drinks and food are pretty much paid for unless we go off-site, which I'm sure we will. I mean, it's Mexico. We're going to go off-site and have some of their amazing food at the restaurants. But this will be awesome for spending money outside of the hotel. And I honestly don't think I'll need any more than this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Medical, I am going to be giving it 100 this week. I don't necessarily have a plan quite yet on how I'm going to build this one back up. I did pay that hospital bill with the $1,300 that I did have in here, so it's still going to medical, so I'm happy about that. And dental, I feel like I put money aside for this. But I'm not sure. I think I put $100 aside for this. We're going to come back to it if there is $100 sitting over there at the end of this video. Okay, we're halfway through the binders, and we all know what that means. It is personal mini challenge time, and this one is actually going to be a multi-week challenge, kind of like what I just did with the budget. I made that a multi-week challenge. This one is going to be the same way, and this is something that a lot of us ignore. And I will tell you my story after we find out what we're doing. Okay, so this week, I want all of you to get online and print out your credit reports. You can get all 3 of them at annualcreditreport.com, and we should all be doing this every year. And actually, under federal law, we are all entitled to copies from all 3 bureaus once every 12 months.
I think you're going to want to see this.
And I looked on FTC's website, and there's actually a couple other things going on through the end of the year. This year, we can get copies each week. I don't know how that happened or why, but I guess until the end of this year, we can continue to get a copy every single week. Also, we can get 6 free credit reports per year from Equifax all the way to 2026, in addition to the annual one. So 7 total from Equifax. My credit story is I got married very, very young. My first marriage, I was too young to be getting married, but I did. And my husband at the time and myself, we got ourselves into credit card debt, I think about $40,000 worth of credit card debt. And guess whose name all of that credit was in? You guessed it, mine. And one day he decided that he wasn't going to pay the bills anymore, the credit card bills. So I was too young to realize the repercussions that were going to happen to me later on. I had no idea what that decision was going to do to me and the effects that it would have on me for a very long time after that. I ended up having credit so bad for the next, I'm gonna say until I was about 30. So you're talking about 10 years of credit below a 500 credit score. This kept me from getting jobs. This kept me from driving a dependable car. This kept me from not having to pay very high deposits on cell phones, utility bills, car insurance. The list goes on and on as to why we should protect our credit. Now, I know Dave Ramsey always says that we want a 0 credit score, and I agree with him if you can afford to be in that situation. I don't think that most of us can afford to be in that situation. So I am on board with protecting your credit, maybe until you're a lot older and you've got your house and you've got the cash in the bank, then you can kind of go with the 0 credit. And I know that George on his team bought a house in his 30s with 0 credit. I know it can be done, but I just think that makes it really, really hard. So I am an advocate for keeping your credit safe and having a good credit score. So I want you guys to start with that. This week's personal mini challenge, just go on annualcreditreport.com. Don't go on any of the other ones. They could be a scam or something else. This is the one that the FTC recommends that you go to, annualcreditreport.com. Print out all 3 of your credit reports, and next week we're going to talk about these credit reports a little bit more. Let's get into the bills binder, and I'm going to go over with you guys real quick what is going on in these envelopes. So Home Sweet Home is our rent. I added $875 for a total of $1,750. Water, I am actually skipping. It still has $177 in there. Little Mr. Uhtred, his health insurance came out for $61, and I'm not stuffing him today. He has plenty in here. He is now up to $294. And if you guys want to see little Mr. Uhtred, here he is. And here in my neighborhood, we have a lot of deer, and there's a lot of baby deer. They are super cute, and they are always in our yard or around our house. And I think that they come here because Uhtred does not bark at them. He really doesn't even care that they're around. So here's a little video of Uhtred and this deer having a little showdown. They just stare at each other. It's so funny. Okay, so electric gets $100, and it is now up to $752. And if you're wondering, or you're new and you don't know what this is prop money, and this money is actually in the checking account. But this helps me keep track of what money is for what bill. Really keeps you organized. Mama D, we are skipping Mama D. You guys, I mentioned last week that we were selling Mama D's house, and that house was on the market for less than 24 hours, and it is already under contract. And I'm not kidding, sold. Credit and debt, I'm also skipping this week. We've got $650 in there. I still haven't made that payment. And let's move on to what I like to call my people's binder. This one has all of my peoples in it. There's my husband. He gets his 50. And he's up to 100. Little Miss Jolene gets her 25. And again, if you're new to the channel, Jolene is our granddaughter, and we send her a card with a little bit of lolly and pop cash in it, and she's up to 50 bucks. Next is groceries. Okay, so here's what's going on with the groceries. I gave myself a budget of $600 for the month, which is $150 per week. And here's what I did. So the $150 was in there. I went to Walmart and Sam's Club a couple days ago. And this is what I spent, $186 and $153, which left me negative $189.59. But with today's deposit of $150, I'm still negative $40 basically, but we're just gonna leave it at negative 40. Next week it would be in the positive again. As long as I stay under that $600 for the entire month, I'm good. So I'm actually going to take this $150 out from last week because I spent it. Next is the big give, 25. $20, $40, $60, $81, $25, $30, $130. And my bougie envelope, I'm giving it 40. I don't have any appointments for quite some time. I don't see my hair girl until September 5th. So I got plenty of time to build that up. I did get my nails done today. There's $5. It's still in my purse. I'll have to go get that and put it in the envelope and take out. Let me see what I've got going on over here. 20, 40, 60, 81. This is for dental, and this 20 was for takeout. I had a feeling that I had put something away for dental because I have quite a bill now. It's like $4,000 and I'm not even done. I still have to get the crowns in, I think he said 4 months. That's gonna be another $4,000, you guys. It's killing me. 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, $300. Better than nothing. And it is 0% interest. I would not have gotten this yet, I don't think, if I couldn't have the 0 interest care credit. So I'm very, very grateful that I was able to get that. Okay, everyone, do not forget to get your credit reports printed out. I want you to have them with you next week. We're gonna talk about what we're doing with those. If you haven't subscribed, hit the logo over here in the corner, be part of our hive, and make sure to hang out with us this Sunday for our Savings Challenges video. And in the meantime, here is my latest video on getting out of living paycheck to paycheck. I think a lot of us can benefit from this one, and keep watching Two Sister Bees.